There's one person that's working like 5 times more, like a panicked state, like just ripping it up, you know? And he's got his back to me. I can't see who it is. And finally he stops for a second, turns around, looks at me, goes, "Come on!" And then we would go to a firehouse and have dinner, and then we'd sleep in the firehouse overnight and go out on calls for multiple weeks. And I remember being on the first call, and I remember when I did internal affairs, I was with the LAPD and I did a ride along with Andy Garcia, and the cops said, we're going to raid this crack house and you're going in with us. And I said, I'm not going in there. They said, yes, you are, you have to. I said, I'm not going in there. I said, I'm perfectly fine, roll up the windows, lock the doors, I'll duck down. And they said, no, we can't leave you in here because you're not safe. I said, you think I'm safer in there? And sure enough, I've seen, on TikTok feeds where someone jumps out a side window, the second story hits the ground, they're running across the lawn with a gun in their hand, and I had to go in to do these raids in crack houses on internal affairs and on Backdraft. The very first call we went in on, I was lined up against the wall with Jason Gedrick and Scott Klein and a few of the other guys, and the firemen are in there, and they're working at their normal pace, and they're with the pike poles, and they're smashing out the windows and the K-12 saws, and they're ventilating the roof, and they're pulling down with the poles, the pike poles, they're pulling down the sheetrock and stuff like that. And they're working at a certain pace, but there's one person that's working like 5 times more, like a panicked state, like just ripping it up, And he's got his back to me. I can't see who it is. And finally he stops for a second, turns around, looks at me, goes, "Come on!" And it was Kurt Russell.
I knew that was coming. Somehow I knew it.
He just got off the truck and grabbed a pike pole and ran in there, and nobody told him to do it. Nobody told him not to do it. He just started tearing the place apart.